Okay, my name is Darius Singletary, here to talk about what we learned so far in this SDS 4410 class. And, basically this is a very interesting class so far. And, it talks about the communication skills and how to properly, communicate, but also be effective with it as well. It's a lot of different forms of communication, but before we get into that, I just want to start off, first the book start off with, what is communication? And, it's the importance or exchanging the info or news. Communication comes in many forms, and you want to get your point across without it being too much, and without it being too into it. And another one, is why we communicate. Communication is a very important thing. Our world involves around communication. Without communications, we wouldn't have, the financial stability we have. We want to have the government that we have. We want to have a lot of these jobs that we have that keeps this world evolving around, especially. So, and communication, affects health big time. With communication, communication affects you physically, mentally, socially, spiritually. You got to learn to communicate. You don't want to under communicate, in which can cause people their life, safety, or anything. So the ways communication affects life is identity of who we are. Learning who we are and how we interact with people. Interaction with people is very important because, again, it really sets things up for not just you yourself, but also for others as well. Social needs, or not even social needs. With social needs going on, relationships with others are vital, and it's just very important. And then your practical needs, in which communication is the primary tool for success in virtually every career. But just going back to the identity of who we are, it has nothing to do with your physical appearance. The book did talk about, it being with the race or your color of skin, or even, your education, or what you look like, or ugly, if you were ugly, or smart or not. But basically we decide who we are based off others and how others react to us. We want to please everybody else, but also, you want to get your things done. So based on how other people respond off of you and how they perceive you, that's how we decide to act. And then your social needs, relations with others, it's very important. Primary goal is with communication, it's the primary goal of human existence. And just back to practical needs. Success is is in every career. You need it. You need communication to be successful in every career. And just seeing things and understanding everything with the things of communication. And then we move on to, how the book breaks it down into 5 categories, in which is your physical safety, your social, your self-esteem, and also your self-actualization. Examples of your physical is air, water, food. You need to take care of yourself. You need water to survive. You need water, food to survive. And then the safety, you need to be able to have protection of your well-being. You want to be safe in every situation. You don't want to set yourself in a situation of hurting yourself or others. And with your social, just social media, you just got to be careful what you put on social media. And, words can hurt people. Words is very powerful, and so you just got to be careful. And, you just got to be careful what you put on social media. Your self-esteem, you just got to believe in yourself. With communication, believe that you can do anything you put your mind to. And a lot of times, sometimes yourself is your only motivation in order to keep going. And then your self-actualization is maximizing. You want to be able to maximize every opportunity that you have. And just use everything and every opportunity, basically. And, communication is irreversible. Things we wish we could take things back, so that's why you got to be careful what you say. And especially when it's dealing with somebody's life. And you just got to be careful, honestly. So that's basically it. That's what we learned so far. We kind of got even deeper, but that's what I definitely pulled out, and that's what I definitely learned the most. So thanks for watching this video, and see y'all later.